We are living. We are living in the deed. Not in the deed, actually. Indeed. Titan.
By
No.
defeating Ares, Kratos
Hello and what's
was
up?
a warrior.
Welcome to Extreme Gameplays, where I play games stylishly.
However,
Today's another
Kratos
Oko
soon found
day.
himself alone
The dawn
on
of the
Olympus,
4th
shunned
attempt.
by his fellow gods.
I'm just setting up the stream right
Kratos
now.
had no
It
need
shouldn't
for the
take
love of
that
petty
long.
gods. He had
Control
found a
V the
new
tags.
family in the warriors of
What is the
Sparta.
game title? It's
They
called
were
God
sons
of
from his
War
past,
2.
carnage
Now we share it to Twitter. So, last stream was a blast. Not actual advancements or anything. Some advancements here and there, but you know, nothing crazy.
Enough, Kratos.
But it was funny. It was a funny stream. I'm just gonna share this one
The
now.
wrath of Olympus grows. Soon I will no longer be able
I
to
hope
protect
this
you.
stream, the funny side is lessened. Not because I hate
Forget that it
being
was I who
a
made you
goofball
god,
or
ghost
something.
of
I love
Sparta.
that ish.
Do
That
not
ish.
turn your back on me.
I owe you nothing.
It's just that I want a
Leave me no
proper
choice.
attempt, you know?
Kratos had turned the pain
I wanna
of his
get
memories
somewhere with
into
this stream.
hatred for the gods
Okay.
who had refused to free him from
I
the
hope this stream
nightmares
leans
of
more
past.
towards the like let's say this is an anime just like God of War 3's
Delivered the
Oko.
final blow.
Today I want today to be the serious episode. You know where the studio brings in all the animators, all of the best writers, everyone focused on this 4th attempt. Now that'll be something. That'll be something. I tell you. Zesty just zesty. I want this attempt to be something else. I wanna like let's say the last attempt, the last stream was full on fan service, right? It got goofy. It had a lot of heart to it. The friends we made along the way. This stream though is not gonna be the same. It's gonna be the best filler episode, right? Where we go somewhere, we actually get far in the run. But it's not gonna be as funny as the last one. Time for Zesty to lock in, yes. Everybody welcome. Athena, you will suffer for this. Starting room, nothing crazy. Again, I corner myself when I do this. If I get way too cornered, for comfort, I will use Poseidon's Rage. Or grab one of them. You know, ideally I could grab literally everyone in this room. It's just that it takes long. It's not like the beautiful God of War 3, where I can just batter and grab everyone, right? 1, 2. It's just that if there was a consistent way to get the body slam thing, you know, where Kratos grabs the guy and just slams him down so hard, he's literally crippled in 16 different ways. But no, sometimes he just does this 3 stabs. Some other times he does this, which is the one that I want him to always do, but there's no way to confirm it. It's just that sometimes he does it, sometimes he doesn't. I'm playing totally safe, nothing fancy, no combos, no nothing.
By the gods,
He's killed them all. He still has some of the powers of the god. Run! Now we can officially start. Were these motherfuckers building the Colossus while a war was going on? As a city, you have to assert dominance somewhere. Am I right?
Zeus, guide our swords.
And now we fight the Colossus. Hey friends, welcome Zig. The battle is out. The battle is ours! We jump towards the screen. Get off top. Drop one of these. Retreat to the boulder. Only shit. To save time. I think this is only to save time. It literally changes nothing else. We wait for him to attack. We do a sinus rate. I want to be completely locked in today. If possible. And that's the first boss. What is a P? What's PB? The PB is the Barbarian King up until he reached his big thingy. Big phase. I got hit by something that I doubt I've ever been hit with in my entire life. Very natural for an Oko to do me like that. It's natural for an Oko to do you this dirty. Zesty's back again. Oh man. The good old days. What is Zesty's PB? I just said it. You can just spam Poseidon's Rage for a while. And sometimes he's far and the Poseidon's Rage doesn't reach him. So I still kind of plan my way around my Poseidon's Rage. And I use it because I know there's a refill after the fight. Like right now we have full magic. When you're in a combat situation, forget about the chat. Just do your stuff. Don't read them so sad chats. I can't. It's in my nature as a streamer to read the chat. I'm so glad to have you guys, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed. Like, not a lot of people know the lore. But before YouTubing, the goal was to be a streamer. But it didn't work because of power outages and a lot of other problems. But it's still good. It's a good thing that it didn't work instantly at the start. I got to make all the amazing videos that I've made throughout the years. And that way you guys love the content, and now you love the streams. You love the content creator. Which is really, really sweet. Like, I'm glad my content is good first, then my personality is good. Although nowadays it's mostly my personality that you guys tune into. Because streams are all about the personality. Sure, the game has to be played masterfully, but like, the streamer. There's back by complaining Yoko. I'm trying. Forget about the chat. You will not see anything. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. You will not see anything new, just me dissing on the translator. You have my full-on approval to diss the translator. So we wait, then we start the attack. Get on top of this platform. Not necessary, but we'll see. Silence Rage. Wait for him to attack. You attack his face. Wait for him to attack again. Wait for him to attack. And then 2 squares. It's not in your nature for a streamer to read the chat. It's in the nature of being a Sigma streamer. Unlike Captain Cuba. Look, doing something and reading the chat is hard. Also, Captain Cuba has a lot of viewers. Like, I sometimes miss something that you might say, and I only have like, what, 100 viewers. So, you know. Yo, Kira Queen, welcome. There are 2 reasons why Zeus cursed Kratos' mom. I'm interested in knowing one of them. Only one. This went nice. The prologue has kinda gotten nailed down so far. Don't you think? Other than this part right now, which is not gonna be so pretty if we take an L at. It's at the start, but still, I need to lock in.
Show no mercy!
Like, the problem is the 3 archers with a bunch of Rhodians behind them are just a problem. Is he gonna crash out and end stream early again this time? I'll end the stream if we die at a pathetic spot. But you know, like, let's keep it a minimum two attempts if I'm still in the mood.
Die with honor! I will make you suffer! I am the god of war!
I don't get why it's not targeting the archers. I get that there's a target limit. But if this is all the... Come on. How did he not get caught with the plume? You don't use AW in an Oko. What is AW?
By defeating Ares, Kratos...
I'm willing to look at that back. Hold on. How did that plume not catch the Rhodians? See, I always knew this spot is iffy.
Kratos soon found himself
I know. Like, I could think of billions of things I could have tried. But this plume missing the Rhodian is just trash.
No need for the love of petty gods. He had found a new
Don't you
family
think
to
Shadow
love
from
and
Street Fighter 2 is as powerful as Kratos? I don't know who that
from his
is.
past.
Playing God of War 3 for the first time and it's on very hard too. Stuck on a place where I'm together with Pandora with the silence. Too hard? You gotta learn how to spawn control and all that.
Enough, Kratos.
You know, it's kinda difficult of an encounter if you don't know how to manage the spawns.
The wrath of
Don't
Olympus
take out
grows.
every undead.
Soon I will
That
no
it may
longer
I
be
want to
able
make that
protect
clear.
you.
Do not take out every single enemy in front of you.
Do not forget that it was I who made you a god,
Especially the
Ghost of
undeads. Make sure to
Sparta.
only break their shields to
Do
make
not
them not
turn
as
your
dangerous
back
as they
on
are
me.
with
I
shields.
owe you nothing.
Focus on the grunts. There's of course a lot more going into this encounter, but I'm just trying to simplify. Target amount cap.
Hatred for the god.
2
who had
Rhodians in front of
refused
me.
to free him from the nightmares of his
How did the
past
plume
years.
miss that guy?
And so he went to
And if you mean
Rhodes
target
to deliver the
limit
final blow to the
for the
besieged
Poseidon's
city.
Rage, I guess that is what that is. I'm just saying it's kind of fucky. This is like it gives you the effect of maxed Poseidon's Rage from God of War 1. Yet it only targets what? 5 enemies? 4? I'm waiting for Mr. Wright to fact check that. How many targets do we get with level 1 Poseidon's Rage? No one disrespects my beautiful queen, God of War 2. Your beautiful queen just happens to have some iffiness, just like every other game. And these iffiness problems, I don't know if iffiness is even a word. These fucky shit that happens left and right in the most vital runs only happen in the most vital runs. Targeting limit for Poseidon's Rage. It was that, but it's just... I guess it wasn't just 5 inches. It was way more than that. Love Nemean Cestus. These things are worth checking.
Athena! You will!
Thing is, in that room, there's a lot of recovery things that will end your run. Like if I grab a Rhodian, there's a slight recovery after it, and the archer will shoot in that recovery phase that you're going. So like, as you're recovering from grabbing that Rhodian, you will get grabbed. What the fuck? How does that miss him? Wow! Pliskin! Kiss him! Miss him! It's a good thing that it's on the first encounter. That happened on the other encounter. Man, I swear to God. God of War 2 has some weirdness. I'm not over here blaming the game. I'm a seasoned veteran. It's just what it is. I'm noticing oddities that I never see besides in Anoko.
Hold the door, man.
No, let's try this. Why not? Special attacks in God of War 2 are rarely useful. Except for maybe now. So it's like I'm cornering myself and I can boom, boom, bang. And I doubt there's a limit to that, like the plumes or the spirit of Hercules. But, you know. Wowzers. I just made a mess in my trousers. And nobody died with that. Just sweet.
By the gods, he's killed them all.
Gears 2 is easy, ain't it, Zistas? Lol. You should blame the game. Okay, you can cool it with your God of War 2 slander. Let's use some more halves. Like, see how that spirit hit the enemy? It should have been the same. Like, what I did back there was just a plume like this that should have hit the Rhodian. And I was very confident back there, you know, right now. The same as I was back there. Like, that plume should have 100% just hit him. Like, look at these urns. This one, for example. Look at how it's gonna break. Look. No, not like that. Like, look at behind me. See? Look at that. Even this one behind me got destroyed. There's no explanation as to why that Rhodian ended the run. It is what it is. It's at the start. And it's good that it's not a run killer. Run killers are the Hands of Hades, the first Pegasus section, and the second Pegasus section. At the start of the stream started 15 minutes ago. Yeah, some weird shit happened. Weird shit that I called before it even happened. But not that calling it changes anything. See this boom and how it killed this guy? I did that boom and it didn't kill him. If you wanna, you know, a short story on what happened. Do not try air L1 and T. You wanna level lots of enemies. Trust me. Never try air Tartarus Rage. Got it. I know what's gonna. I know exactly the scenario you're thinking. Dropping down, expecting the slam to get everybody. One of them does not get got. You get got as you're trying to recover. God of War 2 Oko attempt number 1124. Sadly, this is the reality. God of War 2 just has a lot of bullshit in it. Not this death. Not this death. Like Pegasus sections. That's what I mean. That's what I'm mainly talking about. I can even get behind the Hands of Hades. Even though they're like after a 7-ass fucking minute cutscene or something. I can get behind all that. Like, I reduced the Hands of Hades RNG to a pulp. Like, to an absolute pulp. Like, I never expected to get it mastered like that. At the start, I was very pessimistic, but the RNG is reduced more and more. It got reduced more and more until we have it now where it's so good. So I'm not really that worried about that. And it's way too at the start. Imagine dying at the second Pegasus section. How devastating that would be. And I'm 100% sure it will happen multiple times. I hate it because it's also not the moment-to-moment combat. Like, I just hate it. I love it in a normal vanilla one. You know, you could get a lot of, you know, red orbs, whatnot. It's a nice game changer. But like, one of the many reasons I prefer the Icarus lifts from God of War 3 is that they're just that. Some really nice platforming. Not platforming in the literal sense, but that's what we call platforming in video games. I don't know. Anything other than combat. bombarded with messages, let me just stop it. Like the Icarus lift from God of War 3 is very, very nice. It's like, it's a game changer in the way that the Icarus, as in the way that the Pegasus sections are in God of War 2. Except not to the extreme shitty limit that God of War 2 did. Like God of War 2's Pegasus sections are just, I don't know, they're just not designed with no damage in mind. At some point you get convinced of something. And it's just correct. Like the thing is, it just doesn't look like it's made with no damage in it. It just does not look like it.
None shall defy me. I will make you suffer.
If it looked no damageable, like we would have gotten someone with some strats. Although I am thinking of some stuff. Something that I'll try in this Oko as well. I know practicing in an Oko is a bad thing, but I have no other choice. I'm gonna practice something this time so that the projectile doesn't fucking turn around and hit me like a... Whatever, I don't want to continue that. I'm gonna stay at the side of the screen and then try to dash forward as the projectiles come in. Because the last stream was pathetic. Like, I dashed through, the projectiles passed me, then they returned and hit me. And I was like, what? What? I didn't know upgrade run plus, no grab run plus, and started at NCR. What's an NCR? In God of War for retaliation? I don't know what NCR is though. I think you mean no block run plus. So we're back for revenge. Watch me die again. This room, the room that I'm fighting in right now. You know, let's return to the original strat that we found out in the practice. Correct? And by that I mean grab kill some of them. Like drag them towards the outside little by little. Drag them to the outside little by little, grab kill some of them at least, then approach with a Poseidon's Rage. I just feel like that way is better. Just going in blindly like that, using Poseidon's Rage is just not gonna cut it. Like here's the strat we originally did at the starting days of the Oko. So like lure some of them into here. Like right now I could grab one or two. And I could repeat this all I want. Ah, man, my leg. Where am I getting this cramp from? Like, I didn't do anything today. Okay. Hell, grab another one while you're at it. Then when it's completely clear... Hell, grab this guy too. Why not? I don't want to get too greedy. Now I can slowly approach. If they let me, that is. Oh my god, that's twice that I've died here. Safe or zesty today? Today is just not my day. I've died 2 times at the same encounter. It's at the start game, so it's not a big time loss. But it's fine, like I remember God of War 3 Oko runs starting out like this sometimes, leading into actual real effective Okos.
But Kratos had no need for the love of
I just can't seem to find the strat for this. It's a simple encounter. I don't know why I can't seem to find a strat for it. Guess I got way too nervous here. God of War 2 sucks. Now this encounter is very well made. Just 2 enemy types doing all of this to you. It's a narrow path. Dangerous archers. Like the archers sometimes shoot way too fast, sometimes they just don't. It is what it is.
The wrath of Olympus
We were making it
grows.
to Hades every
Soon
time, I
will
can't
no
lie.
longer be able to protect you.
Were we? Don't you remember, like, sometimes we would start runs in God of War 3, fail at the prologue 2 to 3 times? Especially, like, you know, the second horse. Or actually, the first horse.
Nothing.
Like, I remember God of War 3's attempts, sometimes starting out pretty bad, but it would lead into some better tries after. Spot is really unsafe, man. You mean where I was standing or the whole encounter? Why that safe? It's literally the start of the game. Why all the stress? You're probably right. It's just when you die at a section, you instantly get paranoid about it. Like, remember the God of War 3 Rage trial when you get the Blade of Olympus back? And like, that simple encounter that is simply just undeads that you get battering ram turned into a nightmare where I lost at it again out of nervousness. From there on, I don't think I've ever lost it. Pro tip, do not do God of War 2 Oko in too deep, Dean. In too deep. ER spam seemed like a good strat. I've been hit before. You know, while, like, the moment I'm done with Poseidon's Rage, I've been hit. I guess this time it's not gonna be that much of a problem. I was just too scared to get closer. The constant 3 archers aiming at me and a fucking Rhodian right next to me is just too much to keep up with. It just is sometimes. The battle is your mom's. I have my headphones on. I don't want to have my headphones on. And these Rhodians are just so dangerous of an enemy all of a sudden. They come out of nowhere and hit me. I used to be able to fight them flat out in the open. Imagine if that grab worked. Like, no, like completely. The whole encounter, I've been shot from off screen there. I didn't really figure out a safe way there. Here's the thing, Kira. You think you've been shot from off screen, when in reality it's just the archer obscured by the wall. Like, you just can't see him. That's the problem. The problem is that you can't see him. Like, maybe he's right there. Like, let's say he's standing right here, right? And you're standing right here. And you think you've gotten him off screen. Well, he can still attack. He's just been hidden by this wall. That's the shitty ass thing. Otherwise, enemies do not attack. These archers, at least, do not attack from off screen. They're just obscured by the wall or something. It doesn't count as them being off screen. So much for God of War 2's Oko being easier than 3, even with practice. I never considered the Pegasus sections and the thingies. Like, look at it. Look at the moment I said that at. Like, I said it in a moment of ultimate, you know, W's, I guess. The moment we get the Barbarian Hammer, if we die there, it's all due to sloppiness. It's never really lack of strategizing or whatnot. It's all sloppiness. If I die the moment I get the Barbarian Hammer, more so when I get Uriel's, it is all sloppiness. Like, there's no excuse at that, other than sloppiness. Once you're past the run killers, to some extent, I feel like God of War 2 is way easier than 3 Oko. Like, take the vanilla talk out of the window. It's not about... It is about the vanilla, but, like, you know, it's mainly about the routing as well. Like, if I did a God of War 3 Oko vanilla and God of War 2 Oko vanilla, you know, broadly, God of War 3 would be the harder Oko. But like, if we're talking sections like the Hands of Hades, the Pegasus sections, these are more difficult than any other section. Not because they're actually combat difficult, but because they're RNG difficult. And that type of difficulty is just not fun. If it's out of your control, you can only reduce it. There will always be RNG in the Hands of Hades, and there will always be RNG in the Pegasus section. Unless they get really, really perfected somehow that I'm still not figuring out. The Hands of Hades has gotten to a point now where it's due to sloppiness. I can honestly say, being sloppy and grabbing late is a hell of a thing. If you can consider this easier than 3, then do it without upgrades? No. Without upgrades, God of War 2 is the hardest God of War. We've been through this before. God of War 2 has the easiest vanilla run out of the trilogy. It also has the hardest challenge runs out of the trilogy. Like God of War 2's no grab 1 plus, no upgrade 1 plus is the hardest. Vanilla wise, it is the easiest God of War. Only vanilla wise.
I will make you suffer. None shall
Don't you
defy
dare
me.
attack with that fucking forearm. Or not forearm, I don't know what that
I am the God of War.
is. Good man. So again, we're back to the same thing. If we die 3 times, I mean, come on. That would be totally embarrassing. I have a different strat this time. I'm gonna use Poseidon's Rage to clear some of them at least. It doesn't change anything, but I just want to stay at the safe spot. That's all. God of War 2 no Overrun plus Oko is not easier than God of War 3 no Overrun plus Oko. It's not fair to compare like that. God of War 2's no upgrade run plus is harder than God of War 1 and 3's no upgrade run plus. I guess the simple way to put it. And then comes another layer of difficulty. God of War's not taking damage difficulty differs than God of War's difficulty overall. I guess that goes for every game. Like, there's just some weird things that can hit you in God of War 3. That doesn't automatically say that God of War 3 is harder than God of War 1 or 2.
Watch your flank! Show no mercy!
God, what a sweet mechanic collisions is. Just a lovely thing. Why did that fire miss him? Because it did. Zesty got damaged 5 times on the prologue. Like as a like overall. Translator is easy in no upgrade 1 plus. That's all I can say. It's not easy on no upgrade 1 plus. It is. I still find it hard to this day.
Die with honor!
Come on, that's not what I meant.
I am the God of War! None shall defy me! I am the God of War!
Yeah, this is a better spot strat. just lure them towards you, but instead of grabs that make you get closer to the archers, possibly getting shot as you're recovering from the grab, just Poseidon's Rage and clear every single one of them. And now you can backtrack to this chest safely. Present Zesty is gay Zesty, you know how it is. You should stop the attempt of Oko for God Over 2. Better do some runs, other runs instead. So about that, I've been practicing the Clone War no grab run plus because of a false promise that I made a while back. A promise that got blown way out of proportion. So Clone War no grab run plus, no upgrade run plus is currently very, very hard of a thing to practice. PR whoring, you know it. Other runs that I have in mind are God of War Ascension plus. Like, I can't keep on running away from that run. God of War 3 Vanilla Oko was so easy that you went cocky every single second in it. Literally had to change it to no upgrade run plus just to get a bit harder to actually focus. That's still difficulty though. If I'm power tripping and I'm taking an L, that's still an L. No excuse. When I talk about difficulty for games, I'm purely talking about them in my perspective.
This blade that ended the Great War and defeated the
It is what it is.
Drain
God of War
your
3 is
godly
easier than God of War
powers
2,
into the sword,
definitely.
Kratos. Only then
But in
will
a
you
vanilla
reach your
run,
full
God of War 2
potential.
is easier than God of War 3.
Why do you
Way
hate me
easier.
now?
Any else? 2 L's at the same spot. The encounter just before this cutscene. So here I noticed something in my streams. I need to hide my face cam for you guys to see what's going on because it's a vital thing that you guys need to see. Here's what I always do here. I get up, I jump down to lure some of the Rhodians. Now the archer on the upper right is not visible if I have my face cam on, so that's why I turned it off. I need to see both of these archers shoot at the same time. Then I make my sprint, eliminating one of the 2 archers, or even 2 possibly sometimes. I knew this guy would follow me. No Oko is easy. Try and do Animal Crossing and you will still get your ass kicked. Oko is just something else. I swear, no joking around, it is a mental game in a lot of weird ways. It is also not a proof of... It doesn't... Like, it does prove skill. Come on, someone beating an Oko is a feat. If I've seen that.
None shall defy me.
Like, it's not the be-all, end-all. Whoa.
I will make you suffer.
Let me just clear these fools. Can we clear this room? Oko is very difficult for a lot of reasons. Like, you need dedication. That's already a difficulty. You need to be dedicated to a game. It's like the main reason I got the God of War 3 Oko was because I was so dedicated to getting it.
I am the God of War.
That Cyclone of Chaos was very dangerous. I don't know why I did it. I'm never gonna do it again. It's just that I'm used to resorting to Cyclone of Chaos when I'm surrounded by Rhodians. I know that it's safe, but there's that 20% chance where it's not safe. So I better not use it in an Oko. We're back to Zesty saying it's a mental game. Doesn't matter how much that word got memed up. I didn't even come up with the word. Haristos came up with that word. Oko's a mental game. It's true. That's the thing. I'm not like over here shifting everything. No, trust me guys, I wasn't the one who said it. It's not a bullshit word. It's in every sense of the word a mental game. It's constantly in your brain that you don't want to take damage. Like, I've played a single segment of not taking damage many times. But the thought of, oh shit, taking damage means the whole game restarts was never in my mind. I was just trying to play the best I could without taking damage. That's it. Now it's not that. Now it's way more than that. Like, it's definitely that thought. That train of thought is still there. But it's also, I die, the whole stream gets bored, and the game restarts. And I repeat, I don't know if you're gonna troll me for saying this again, but doing this on a stream is a different beast. Where you're aware people are watching. You are aware that this is streaming. Where, especially me, I talk a lot. So you can clown me all you want. You'll never know until you try it. It's a physical thing too. You need to go to the gym more. Yeah, if you don't go to the gym, do not get into the Oko layer. If you sucked in this challenge, or you mean succeed in this challenge, will you be the first one to do God of War 2 Oko? Has this been done before? I think this has never been done before. There are probably videos out there that says God of War 2 Oko on Reno. But I doubt those were true Okos, like the ones that I'm doing. So yeah, I believe I'm gonna be the first one to Oko this. Who? I don't remember Zim choosing himself though. Zim never streamed an Oko. I'm sure he would resort to doing it off screen as well. There are reasons why many of my best like feats, you know, in God of War have been done off screen. My first ever translator pain was off screen. My first ever Clone War pain, or oh, let me get bring that in my face now. My first ever Clone War, no upgrade 1 plus or pain, was off screen. My first ever General Kratos translator pain plus was off screen. My first God of War 3 Oko, and my first Oko as a whole, off screen. It's a certain feeling when you're just relaxed. You're alone playing the game. There are people who know better not to try an Oko in this silly game. Hey, this doesn't mean we should just not try to Oko this. Like, isn't there a Ninja Gaiden 2 Oko somewhere? Now, just the idea of Okoing Ninja Gaiden 2 alone is crazy. Even though the guy was very disrespectful with his wording, I believe nobody disrespected the man for his skill. The main, I guess, disrespect that got to the man who Oko'd, I believe, Ninja Gaiden 2. I don't know if he did it one segment though. I don't know. But the man who did a no damage run of Ninja Gaiden 2, I don't know if it was one segment again. So I might be wrong here. But still, no damage in Ninja Gaiden 2 is not for the faint of heart. Nice half of it again. The man who no damage Ninja Gaiden 2. He mostly got disrespected for the wording that he chose. I believe the title of his video is First Ever Ninja Gaiden 2 No Damage. Now, that sentence has a slight bit of truth to it. The thing is, the game has a section, you know, the game has a section in it where you will take damage. But this man, I believe, found out a route that you don't take damage in, or, you know, a lot of vets found a strat where they don't take damage. I believe it's a swamp where you have to take damage in Ninja Gaiden 2. So, like, people would no damage that game, but choosing that specific part there as a bonus credit. Everyone agreed on that. This man came in no damage in Ninja Gaiden 2 and had the title as the first ever no damage for Ninja Gaiden 2. All the other no damage runs throughout the years that ignored this one stupid bit right here that is clearly not designed to be no damage. Yeah, fuck all these runs. I'm the first one to no damage. It's like me playing God of War Ascension's Pain Plus. You know, like doing it all in one segment. Not doing the bonus credit for the Trial of Archimedes, actually keeping it Pain Plus. And saying first God of War Ascension Pain Plus. Taking away all the credit from everyone else. Or like me playing God of War 2 and doing this, doing a challenge run, right? There's a part where the Dark Griffin actually hits you. Like sometimes you die, sometimes you don't die. I happen to do a run where I don't die with his blast and just upload the video and say God of War 2's first ever no damage, no death run or something like that. Like it just doesn't work like that. Like that way you disrespect all the vets that tried all these years to no damage the game and actually no damage the game with your wording. Where's Ascension Pain? Where's the when the time comes? First to NG NG2. Fatah, have you seen the video and have you seen the stigma around it? Like I learned of this story about Ninja Gaiden 2 from Stinger. Roy was talking about it. You know, Rang or Rang, if you know him. Can anyone ask me a question about me? Any type, anything? Caleb the Spartan. When was the last time you risked someone? Oko will never apply on Ascension. It's impossible. It is not. Trust me, it's not. That's what we would say about God of War 2 until it actually started to be a thing. That's what we said about God of War 1 until it started to be a thing. Oko is applicable everywhere if there's enough dedication, skill, time, mental acceptance and whatnot. I like Zesty's voice, but I like to listen to the action. I don't know, like episodes where I'm voice acting and whatnot do go well sometimes, but most of the time they just go horribly bad. So I just want to shut up and save my energy. I know, the Chinese guy's no damage is more like a no-hit run because he took damage in the lava. TGD didn't. So he's not wrong. I don't know, man. The stigma around it is that it's a disrespectful thing to come over there and be like, no one has ever no damaged this game. Only I did so. What would have happened if Kratos dodged Colossus' slap? Honestly, what the hell would have happened? Like, what would Zeus do? Zeus would probably come down for a fight, but I don't know, change his mind? Like, what would Zeus do? Attack Kratos with all the other gods? That would probably work. Kratos wouldn't have the Titans by his side. So, Poseidon, Zeus, Helios, everyone would just drop down here in this arena, humiliating my man's Kratos. Kratos would be powerful as fuck with the Blade of Olympus and the power and whatnot. But man, the manslaughter that would happen. Imagine just everyone pulling up here. Kratos just defeated the Colossus and he's like, guys, what the hell? What? What happened? What? And they all just jump him?
The gods are petty and pathetic.
I can only imagine it looking like the Clone War when the family dies. You know where everyone jumps Kratos?
And it is my way that is the way of the gods.
Maybe a little arrogant, but yeah. Oh, maybe his statements were taken out of context. I don't know. Roy seemed pretty pissed off about it. And he's a NG Gaiden 2 vet. Can anyone ask me a weird question? I just asked you. Please read this, but not out loud. I have a theory. The blue on the Blade of Olympus is ice. That's why his nipple was hard when Zeus put the blade in his gut. The nipple was cold. That's honestly a pretty solid theory. God undergoing Spartan training is a deadly combination. Hell yeah. As for the better man, they would gangbang him, bro. The outcome wouldn't have changed. It would have looked sad. They would have killed all the Spartans in front of him, you know, yada yada yada, Zeus, petty things and whatnot. It wouldn't have changed anything. It would have kickstarted God of War 3 instantly from here. It would have been God of War 2 and 3 in one game. Instead, what they went with was just him getting revenge on only Zeus. Like, the objective is only killing Zeus. At the end of God of War 2 is like, fuck it, I'm getting all the gods. Otherwise, it would have been the same end goal. Like, he just comes back, Gaia revives him, they come back for the Great War, yada yada. You know. It would have been more difficult, since the sisters would have to get killed, the Titans from the old timeline have to get back, and, you know. But still the same premise. He wants revenge against all the gods. Walkie-talkie section, God of War 2 bad game. True. You know, the only reason I could put up with God of War 3's I mean, let's be honest, I would have still put up with it, was the manual save, I mean, the auto-save manipulation. Like, I skipped 7 minutes of cutscenes in that game. It's right after the prologue, a whole last 7 minutes. And here's the same thing, it's also 7 minutes, but it's unskippable. But hey, since you're on a every Oko is possible mood, do trash Ragnarok Oko. Every Oko is possible, but I don't want to do every Oko though. I don't want to do the Ragnarok Oko. I can, but I just don't want to. It's way too long, it has a lot of segments I don't want to play. If I want to be pedantic, the Chinese guy's run is not a proper NDA. But I guess the statement didn't sit right with him. I guess. To each community their own. It's like the ultimate betrayals that I've seen in my community of God of War. Run deep. The Big V one, for example. Imagine, like, put yourself in his position. Imagine being a God of War veteran, having talked to the dev team, having found a lot of strats, having worked your ass off for billions of strats and guiding new players around, guiding Hristo Zimnas of all people around, just to get misrepresented brutally by the Richters video. And that's the story of Big V, basically. Like, that is a story for the history books of God of War. It might not have been intentional, but the style of the video made it look like Big V is the villain, Sedvara is the hero no one trusted at the start. When you actually read the manga, it's not like the anime's adaptation. The only problem, and the biggest problem with the Richters video, was the fact he chose a cinematic approach to the video. Baller video, by the way. The man that broke God of War in half. Baller video. The presentation is awesome. When, you know, when you report information though about a story this kind of weird and intricate with a bunch of plot holes, when you go out of your way to make it cinematic, it does make up for an amazing video, but in the fire, some people get damaged. Some people's reputations get damaged. In this case, Big V's reputation got damaged. People thought he's a speedrunner that is petty, that Sedvara is faster. Focus. I focused. The game is shit. I did focus. The game is very shit at this section. It's a run killer, so I'm fine with it. It's like thinking Berserk sucks because of the 2016 anime adaptation. Exactly. Exactly. Like the story getting represented in a wrong way is just horrible. It takes away credit from a lot of people. It takes away credibility from a lot of people. You get people misrepresented, and it's a sad tale at the end of the day. Back there, that L was very, very harsh. That dodging to the left always works. This time I decided to get caught in an invisible wall. The hand on the right caught me. Usually I jump to the left, grab another arm, but this time it didn't want to happen. It's some run killer, don't get mad. I'm not mad, I'm just mad that it's the easiest run killer. and it still killed me. First time that actually getting ill here in the Oko. And I believe I did get hit here one more time.
Kratos had turned the pain of his memories into
It's like it will never be Oko over.
hatred for the
I don't
gods
care, man. I'm just
who
gonna
had
stream this
refused
from
to
time to
free
time.
him from the nightmares of his
It's not
past.
as obsessive as God of War 3's Oko. Remember the God of War 3 Oko?
To deliver
Like
the
there would be
final
days
blow
back
of
to
the
back where I
siege.
would stream the God of War 3 Oko. That was obsession at its finest. Like, it was very personal. Like, why can't I beat this? This is my favorite game. I'm very good at it. How come I'm not able to beat this Oko? That's the story of God of War 3. But this one is just my second favorite God of War, and I want to Oko it. The dedication is there, the skill is there. I don't know, it lacks heart though. I don't have a lot of heart into this Oko, like I did for God of War 3. God of War 2's prologue, way harder than God of War 3's prologue in terms of difficulty. Yeah. Although, should we count the Arms of Hades as a prologue? I mean, the prologue is done. But even without the Arms of Hades, God of War 2 is harder, yeah, as a prologue. Though there are difficult sections in God of War 3's Oko as well, at the prologue. Mainly the wall combat on the first horse.
Let him open the door!
The ground is showing erased. Hardest prologue to ND by far. If you count the Arms of Hades, I suppose. Because I do remember quite a lot of else in God of War 3's prologue as well.
Steadfast, men!
Why would you ask questions that you don't like being answered to?
Gods, he's killed them all.
Chat is a mess. Zesty, you should rename the series to Flying Rhodians and Colossus with style. It is what it is. There's oddly a lot of enemies in there this time. For NG2, as far as I know, 3 people have no damage the game. Damn. But no damage segmented or what? No damage segmented is still a really, really nice thing. Like it's a wonderful view to see the game getting mastered like the game's encounters getting mastered like that. It is still wonderful. I don't know how there are people who exist out there who just say, boo-hoo, you restarted after the encounter. It's like, what the hell? It's still hard to fucking no damage something. Don't you want to see the encounter get mastered and finessed? Years 2 is your favorite in the entire series. Nice. Not my favorite, second favorite. White. The battle is ours! Segmented, obviously, even single segment by chapters is impossible. Like, absolute impossible? Is it just heavy 90% RNG in a lot of encounters, or what? How is it impossible? Surely Master Ninja can't be that bad. I know what you mean. There's a boss that just... Let's not even get to Ninja Gaiden 2's bosses, man. I fought them on easy and I felt like it was the end of the world. The battle is gay. How many people have Oko God of War 4? I don't know. But it's a very nice game to no damage. God of War 4, I would say. Like, by the time we're done with 2, then with 1,
Show no mercy!
if I have time, and I'm not married with 7 kids. God of War 4 Oko it is. Because it's a nice game. Like, game as a whole. Combat is really, really nice. The game is paced out pretty well. No Atreus sections. The walkie-talkies are not as much as Ragnarok, so I will consider it when the time comes. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I can beat this guy with my eyes closed. Matter of fact, I think I did so in the last Oko stream. I got bored fighting this guy and I did it with my eyes closed. Although I don't think it was an actual Oko attempt. It was me restarting from an L. The normal encounters are way harder.
I will make you suffer.
The normal encounters. Normal encounters are way harder, but the bosses are still hard. Like there's the I don't know what it's called, a fucking moving train with electricity that goes through the wall. There's that boss. There's another boss way too big. It looks like a boulder on fire. I don't remember the other bosses, but you know how it is. It's difficult. It's a difficult game. God of War One Hit K.O would be the best one. Not 7, but 15 years. Oh, the walkie-talkies are not that bad. Like the first 10 minutes of walkie-talkies or 5 minutes if you skip cutscenes can all be skippable with a manual save. It's like it's totally fine to start where the manual save starts, where I always start.
I will make you suffer.
It almost hit me, but I tricked it using Poseidon's Rage, so let's go. Valhalla Oko win. Valhalla Oko is way too difficult for me at the moment. I'm not good at the game so much. And I haven't played Valhalla in a moment. I miss it, you know? Gigadeath is worse than Scorpius, but there's a consistent strat. Let me include the fight sucks though. Okay. Scorpius is not that bad though. If you're gonna compare it to something absurd, compare Gigadeath to the Translator on Game Pass, I would say. Scorpius is not that fucky once you get him nailed down. Should decrease game audio a bit. Honestly, thank you. If there's room for me to decrease the game's audio, I would love to. Because I want my words to get reported at the moment. Explaining what's happening in the game and what's happening in general. Can you increase the sound of your mic? I decreased the game's sound. I guess my mic is alright. Do I have the filter on it? I do have the filter on it. Pretty cool.
Watch your flank! Show no mercy!
Most stylish stream ever, full of L's, as you can see. How did you gain custody of your 6 children while being jobless? I don't know, man. I don't know. I wasn't aware. I don't know.
I will make you suffer. I am the god of war. I will make you suffer.
Oh no.
I am the god of war.
Son of a bitch was did you see how he had the arrow ready for me to finish the Poseidon's Rage, then hit me with it. Good thing he didn't hit me. Zesty, your voice audio is low, like way too low? Come on. Is my mic really low? Let me know if my audio is really low, like it's, you know, obvious that it's low. Zesty had a kid named Modi. He is moody. Cheeky archer. It's fine. We can't hear you, Zesty. The voice audio is fine. The duality of man. That was skibbity. Sounds fine. Okay. I'm gonna go with the positive feedback.
Kratos.
Name your fourth kid after me.
I can take down this
Lil
beast.
Giga
I
Slayer.
offer you more than help,
Lil Giga
Kratos.
Slayer Jr.,
I
please.
offer you
Got it, King. Try this time as a speedrun, go fast. I'm trying, Trunks.
It was
I'm
this
trying.
blade that ended the Great War and defeated the Titans. Drain your godly powers into the sword, Kratos.
You lost
Only
chest?
then
It's
will you
fine.
reach your full potential. Why do you
Who is the
aid
better
me
boss
now?
fight, Tyr or Hades?
What I do now,
I prefer
do
Hades.
for the good of all Olympus.
Sounds like someone else's problem for some reason. Why'd you aid me now? Shoot together, boys. Together now. Please, together. I'm waiting for them to shoot together.
I will make you suffer.
That's that. Open up. Get him out.
I am the god of war.
Wait, are they clear? Yes, they are. I miss doing this platforming right here with the archers down. It just feels so good to skip through that fight.
None shall defy me.
The battle is not ours! And now off to the Colossus. We're slowly catching up. There should be nothing that kills us now. Explain the collision. You throw an enemy at another. That's the collision. Which attempt got the farthest so far? I believe it was the first attempt. First attempt got us to the Barbarian King. It was pretty good.
I will make you suffer.
%% Poseidon race, 10% talk, and 10% long game. Hopefully we can at least reach the devious man today. Hopefully, I don't know. Every day goes by and I feel way more pessimistic about this Oko. Like, during the practice, I could have never foreseen the run killers being this much of a problem. I mean, it's in their name, run killers, but you know. You never expect them to kill your confidence so much. Especially like when you die by the easiest run killer of all, the Hands of Hades. Like that one got so perfected. I don't know how I even remotely lose at it now. Especially at the starting stretch. When you jump up to the last platform. When you get hit there, it's just so soul crushing. Well, let's see. This is the last attempt today. We should be pretty safe up until we make it to the Hands of Hades again. So yeah, from here on until we reach the Hands of Hades, we are pretty safe. You got the zesty, stay positive. Thank you very much. I'm just saying, after the practice got done, that's when we realized how fucked up the start game is. And by start game, I mean the Hands of Hades all the way to the Island of Creation. Like, I just want to get to the Island of Creation one more time, just to see how will we do on a second time there. Like, we've hit a roadblock now where I can't make it there again. Very, very problematic. But hey, it's cool. Don't you dare fall, man. Why am I looking at the chat at a section like this? No, we want new PB. That's what I want as well. If I beat the Barbarian King tonight, which probably won't happen, I'll just save the game and return to the run some other day. But I doubt we're gonna get past any of the run killers today. These half collisions are very sweet. I love it. If he always does this grab on command, that would be lovely. It's just, it's randomized. Sometimes he does this, the 3 stabs with the blade. Sometimes he doesn't. He does this slam, which is faster. Like, it's pretty simple. Like, make us hold circle to get the 3 stabs one, and make us just press circle to get the body slam one. I don't know what's so hard to program here. How did the Barbarian King hit you last time? Is there a new way around his 3-hit combo? Apparently, based on what Zimp told me, Zimnas just said air trick. Just jump trick, basically. He said, I've never been hit with that as well, but I always air trick, like just a single jump and trick to get behind him. And he's got a point. I don't need to swerve around him. Like, here's the thing, I've never been hit while swerving around him. Never. Like, I even restarted the thing and showcased it pretty well. I've never been hit with it. Like, why does that hit just in the middle of an Oko? It never hits. It never connects as a hit. It never does. I just get behind Albrecht, build up my light hit. This time it decided to hit. Bad camera position could be the explanation, but I doubt it. It is what it is, though. We'll hopefully get back there again. If you fail, do Clone War practice. On stream? Word? If I fail, I don't know what I'm gonna do, though. An Oko fail is so soul crushing though. You just don't want to do anything after. You want to doom scroll on a social media app after an Oko L. But hey, we're back to where we took the L. Air Trick has longer iframes. Air Trick is just mobility and safety. You're jumping towards his back the way I run towards his back, while being basically invincible. So if his attack happens to hit you, and you happen to be in the middle of an Oko and you get hit because it's an Oko, that's the safest route, and I'm just gonna use it. Just do the same positioning where I run behind them, except instead of just running, I jump and trick behind them. It sucks that that's a thing that we have to worry about now. That's never been a thing that I worry about. It's never been a thing. It's not even a subject, truly. All of a sudden it is. Just drop the sloppiness and bite your tongue hard, then eat that horse. Apparently sometimes it's not about eating the horse, it's depressing sometimes. And I have a hard, strong feeling that I'm gonna fail at the Arms of Hades again. Like this time, there is a possibility of an L being taken at the very up top. You know, the last grab you do before ascending. That grab could sometimes not reach the arm up ahead, the highest arm, the last arm before your escape. It has a 20% chance to escape the grab. But let's hope for a better day. Let's not really be all that negative. Trivial that servers barely last 30 seconds. Which servers though? Server-isk? These unskippable cutscenes, man.
You? Yes, I am forced to attend to this matter myself. Athena refused to undo her mistake. Imagine caring for a creature such as yourself.
Why?
Why
would you betray me?
It is you who will betray me. Am I to stand idly by while Olympus is threatened? Your hands are already stained by the blood of a god. I will not let Ares' fate be my own.
The gods are petty and pathetic, and your rule is weak.
I grow tired of this insolence. I am the king of Olympus. And it is my way that is the way of the gods. You must vow to forever serve me.
I serve no one.
Then you'll leave me no choice.
Just end my life, man. Submit! I would rather die. Well then die, bitch. Submit! I would rather die. Oh well, you would rather die. No, it is. Die. No, no, no. It did not have to be this way, my son.
This path is of your choosing.
A choice from the gods is as useless as the gods themselves.
Even now, as you draw your last breath, you continue to defy me? Everything you have ever known, Kratos, will now suffer because of your sacrilege.
You will never be the ruler of Olympus.
The cycle ends here.
You will pay for this, Zeus. Be Be certain of that.
As the life drained out of Kratos,
As the life got sucked dry
to claim,
out of Kratos.
but there was more resting.
Can you avoid those
so close
attacks?
that he could
No, you have to take a hit here. Or 50 hits. If you play on Aether SX2, you can speed up the cutscenes. I wish I had a strong PC, man. But no.
shake the very pillars of Mount Olympus.
Zeus voice actor trash, Zesty perfect. Yeah, know it. My chat froze back there. Translator Pain Plus stole my life. Stole my wife. GK Pain Plus took the kids. Wow.
Destroy my enemies, and my life is yours.
Should have just accepted slavery. The offer was good, honestly. Hold on, I missed something from Mr. Right. You are up for Translator Pain Plus after some Oko else. And Clover is not as luck based. I just don't want to quit the game, do another game. You know how it is. If Alpha sticks up for till the end of the run, I just might do a couple of Pain Plus attempts to up his morale. Because you know how it is. Morale is at an all-time low.
This is not the end.
Isn't this an NG Plus? How you can't skip? This is not NG Plus. Let's go to the worst part of the game. I'm willing to do something, man. But no, I'm not gonna do it. I need the Poseidon's Rage. I was about to say starting the prologue with New Game Plus.
I have watched you become a
Not using magic or, you know,
and I have been
semi-pain
through
plus,
all
as
the
you may know
events
it.
of your life,
But no.
But I can no longer
No.
simply watch. We will help you.
That would take,
defeat Zeus.
I don't know, it would be way too dangerous to do. I need the full blade, you know, moveset. I need the
Only a
Poseidon's
coward
Rage.
accepts death.
I am no coward.
How many
Then
deaths
you
have we
must
had this
fight.
episode?
I
1,
will
2,
show you
3.
the way to the Sisters of Fate. Only with their power will you
Do you
defeat
think you will
Zeus.
beat this Oko? I don't know. Well, normal playthrough is fine to have 10 minutes break at cutscenes. Yeah, no, the game is awesomely designed for a one-time playthrough. Just not for restarting after taking a hit. Thank you guys for watching. The Oko is officially over. You know what I want to do? Again, some translator practice. The game, man. I'm focused, man. Sometimes shit just doesn't work. I'm not really way too concerned about it. I just want to do some translator attempts for like 15 minutes. See if I can get a Pain Plus dub. Sorry for being late. No need to be sorry. This Oko is never gonna be over anytime soon, so it's fine to miss like 60 streams. Replayability sucks though? Replayability doesn't suck. The only thing that sucks is constantly replaying, you know, restarting the game. Otherwise, like if you sit down, okay, I'm gonna play God of War 2 today, you're gonna have a hell of a time. Cutscenes are not that big of a bother. Same with God of War 3. Although I prefer God of War 3 as always, because, you know, I guess they have the same amount of cutscenes. I don't know. I just prefer God of War 3. Even for the Oko. So this is what you do, Alpha. You drop the translator. You grab the other translator. How did this doggy get hit? A mystery to this day. Damn. That's when you instantly restart if something iffy happens. try to instantly restart. Let's see how RNG will favor him while it keeps ruining me over and over. It is a lot of RNG, but man, you're missing the point. It's your problem is reacting to stuff that happen. It's a problem for me too right now, but only because I haven't done this in a while. Like, you saw me get close 3 times the last stream. It's not just RNG. Nothing is only RNG. Let Roberto suck my dick! If he doesn't, I will suck his. And the translator's dead.
Do not let me die.
He's dead. He's way too one-shot right now. See? I hit him with one of the full collisions. I should probably tell God Magod to come here. Are you gonna call him? The only problem I face in this bullshit is the bullshit that keeps coming. You will get a favorable RNG once. I'm sure you've gotten a bunch of favorable RNGs. You just didn't know how to capitalize off of them. Here's the thing. Sometimes RNG works in your favor in this encounter. But you just happen to be sloppy and you don't capitalize. Or you do capitalize and some other form of RNG kicks in and fucks you up. You know, one of my favorite God of War YouTubers. Thank you very much, sir. You have no idea how much this means to me. This is basically the cleanup. It's done. And that's done. I want to do it one more time. What the hell is even that formation? Look, try new things. Like, as I said, try interrupting the two priests. It's just that sometimes, like this attempt back there, I got a way too favorable situation for me to try to interrupt the guys. I got one of the guardians in an Orion's harpoon loop that damaged them pretty badly. So no need to even interrupt them. Just go all out. You know, there was no enemies near the translator, so I could capitalize on every dog that would enter. Whoa, how did this dog get? I feel like this just restarted this one time. See, just restart. When you see it go wrong, just like, you know when it goes wrong. We are at the best section I see. In the Oko, yes. I just want to see like one attempt where I get the dub or get at least close. This is the fight that I hate the most out of any God of War. It's not the hardest, but it is the fight that I hate the most. You guys make me want to start practicing this now. Have you done a Pain Plus of this, Kira? Show him the dog. Of course. There are skeletons trying to stop you in Gears 2. Not yet. I was keeping the Pain Plus for later. Do keep it for later. Please have fun with no upgrade run plus first. Then like maybe no upgrade run plus, no grab run plus. Which, oh my god, this encounter and no grab run plus. It's hit or miss, but it's still not as fucked up as Pain Plus. You need to care about your rage mode in the no grab run plus. This was not that bad. It went bad. Like it had a lot of favorable things happen. But then what's the use when it goes that horribly wrong? How did that Orion's Harpoon miss? Why are you doing it Pain Plus? To show Alpha how to capitalize on its moments, I guess. If the priests were standing there and not doing anything, I would have got it too. They were doing things, man. It's just some good RNG happened that I capitalized on. Like you saw some other attempts right now where good RNG happened, but I didn't capitalize pretty well. Or I did capitalize, but the game is just shit sometimes. So on that, everyone agrees. This encounter is just shit sometimes. Even good RNG is a bad thing. Bad. Fuck! Man. I shouldn't have grabbed the first dog. Then, when the game gave me a second chance, I shouldn't have grabbed the second dog that killed the translator. That's what I shouldn't have done. I tried this encounter Pain Plus for like an hour and gave up. Have you not done a whole God of War 2 Pain Plus? The problem is that this interrupts a run. It disrupts a perfect run. While Clone War from God of War 1 is just... Clone War from God of War 1 comes at the end. So like leave it, go do a bunch of other runs, come back to it when you're ready, yada yada. Oh my god, Jimmy, please die. He's way too one-shot. Way too one-shot for comfort. And that's 2 Pain Plus ones.
I have forgotten the words.
You do got our 3 top 10 hardest fights. Top 10 Clone War moments though. That's came up as a joke with Haristos, and he said actually make it a video. What is hour compared to like 5 days and then 2 days with GK? And again, look. It will happen. Just stay arrogant with it. There's nothing impossible though. There. Thank you for tuning into the Oko, and then thank you for tuning into the translator. Another W after that. You capitalize on shitty moments. That's all that matters in this. Sometimes you capitalize and you still get shat on, but the game is just ass in this encounter. Sometimes a horrible encounter like this just slips in. A horrible encounter that does not represent the game's combat, does not represent the game's encounters. It represents nothing but bullshit in the game. One more try. Come on, man. Come on. Stop. Oh, let's actually showcase how fun and great Pain Plus is, though. Even if I lose, let's just do it one segment. See if I can do a back-to-back dub. Just a quick little showcase, although I have my headphones off. I'm gonna do one quick little attempt with no upgrade run plus, although I haven't done a no upgrade run plus attempt in a while. But it should be good based on muscle memory, we'll see. Look, doesn't matter the challenge run. If you get a bad start, you're fucked in this encounter, but let's go. It is what it is, though. Maybe we won't get a bad start. A bad start comes in the form of this right here. This starting out bad is horrible. That's the no ground plus, but this doesn't matter. I hope Alpha found some stuff useful in here. I gotta go right now. I'm really in a hurry. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm sorry this Oko's taking so long. This Oko's so stressful. You have no idea. Run killers left and right at the start game. I fucking hate this start game. I repeat, I fucking hate the start game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something from my mistakes, and I hope you had fun just talking in the chat in general. I'm gonna have to peace out. You like Lomer so much you'd rather do this over and over again. Yeah. This is fine on vanilla. It's fine in no upgrade on plus. With enough mastery, it's fine on no upgrade on plus. I swear it's stressful on no upgrade on plus. Like, I still find myself doing the checkpoint glitch, even in no upgrade on plus. I never feel confident doing it without the checkpoint glitch. So goodbye.